This is one of many Chihuly museums throughout the country. They have some in Seattle, some in Vegas, and this one in St. Pete that I have a chance to come visit personally. So he is pretty world famous. And we do have a piece at the Orlando Museum of Art. If you've been there, you can't miss it. This is back at the Chihuly exhibit in St. Pete. Chihuly is an American artist that revolutionized glass blowing, basically from a small craft into a larger scale fine art installations like this. It's my favorite piece right there.
So my name's Tom Kaltenbaugh. I'm a docent here at the Chihuly Collection. I'm also the experiential specialist. So my job is to make sure that everyone that comes into our collection has a good time. So a lot of people wonder how the chandeliers go together. Each piece on a chandelier has a wire, and it wraps around a little neck. And this wire gets tied on to a steel frame that hangs down from the ceiling. And they start at the bottom, they work their way up, so each piece kind of rests on the ones below it. And then at the top of the frame, there's spikes welded to it, and each piece of glass is hollow, and it just slips on a spike. This is called the Millie Fiore. It's kind of a tribute to Dale Chihuly's mother. She was a gardener, and she always had bright colored flowers all around her house. Dale grew up in that environment. He said he never met a color he didn't like. So it's a tribute to his mother, but it also gives him a chance to kind of show off with all the things he's come up with over the years. This is a tower. That's a tower of fire. It's surrounded by green grasses. These grasses are all loose, similar to the chandeliers. There's a metal plate with spikes welded to it, and each piece of glass just slips on and off a spike. The tall pieces are all on rods that go down into the base, so they're not going to fall over.
They're very strong.
They're very strong. The glass is pretty thick and heavy. It's not as fragile as you might think. This piece weighs about 5 pounds. We moved the collection about 10 years ago, and it took us all summer to move. But each chandelier took about 2 weeks for 2 guys to put together.
And you were one of the guys, right?
No, I didn't help do that. But it's a very painstaking process. It's very slow. You have to take each piece of wire and tie it onto the frame. There's no numbering system. There's no assembly instructions. You're pretty much on your own. But Dale sent a couple guys down to help us with the initial installation, and they helped us set everything up. But we did move the collection. Like I said, it took us all summer to move it. We did it with our own employees. Awesome. And nothing broke. But we did have one leftover piece from the red chandelier, and that's used for show and tell. It's a permanent collection, and it's a static collection. It never changes. It's all we could afford to buy. And if you notice, each room is designed around the glass that's in it. So if we were to get new pieces, where would we put them? We'd have to have another room and design a new room.
Put them on the sidewalk.
Yeah.